Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes and welcome back to Kick Around OvenBreak, where this should be the definitive last video that I do for the update, at least for everything that I can do, because I was actually able to get all of the hard mode missions done, basically all the hard mode missions completed for this Marine Soda Bay event. And let me tell you, trying to get these, it wasn't hard. It actually took around like maybe an hour to get them all unlocked and completed. The big issue is that technically there was like no guide to do it. Like, the best way I could describe it is like the 11,000 jellies, I think, or something like that, or like the magic bubbles. Basically, the magic bubbles and L+ rank both had to do with using like cream soda and cherry cola. It's so hard to like describe what was what. I also used like the cappuccino pet. It's so hard because like I looked around. I think there was only like one guide per se, but the guide that I saw was only like how you could get like L+ rank, and it was in a different language, which I was able to understand, but it was still frankly difficult. But at the very least, I was able to complete all of them, so I'll hopefully be able to showcase all of the stuff within, you know, the story. And if you're wondering what my buffs are, here they all are. You get a latte cookie looking like this beautiful queen of a lady, especially with these really nice dripped out like summer vacation clothes, with the tropical vacation sun hat, the tropical vacation outfit, and the tropical vacation basket, where it gives all these buffs at triple S, which I actually surprisingly have a lot of tickets left over. But even then, so we're using cream soda with cherry cola, with also the cream like soda dollop pet, with the apple balloon, the the milk snack, and also the 100% juice. I think that's what it is. Yeah, 1000% juice. You know what it is. But we're gonna be doing a run just to show you like everything. I love how you're just over latte cookie, okay? You want sleep right there. Anyway, basically we're gonna be doing a full run just to show you how I got the score I did, which top 2.3% is not bad in the slightest. But this is literally the same comment that I'm using is enough just to get you basically L+ rank and how you could do good. Now, to be fair, in regards to my runs, they're definitely not going to be the best. But basically you have to utilize like a bunch of things, such as when you can use, you know, a certain cookie skill, especially with cream soda, like right there, like all those bubbles just get like overlaid with a skill, which I guess kind of makes sense because you're also forming bubbles, and like, oh, I accidentally used 2 right there, which I didn't mean 2, but I guess it's better than nothing. I'll just go ahead and save this last one until a little bit of time passes. Like, I can hit that one for free, and what I can do is I would activate this just so I can bubble them all up, even though I somehow miss a plebing. How the pleb did I miss a surprise bear like that? I'm impressed how I missed that. Like, I literally just slightly jumped over it. Okay, so these things I can cut through. Sure. Yeah, just for slight, you know, obstacle destruction points. And I'm gonna do this because it covers the bubbles with bubbles. Like, what a pleasant time to be alive. You let me cover all these bubbles with some bubbles. Genius, I tell you. But we could still keep going. Honestly, some of the destruction points are actually worth it, but I will say the best thing that you can do during the skill is basically use it when all the bubbles are summoned, because, by the way, this is a tricky jump right there. But I did get the speed buff for that, so that's good, because sometimes during that jump, sometimes I just miss like one jump or I miss another, and it is just a pain to try and collect, and because I just do one jump mistake and like it's all over. It's a whole wreck, but I was able to actually get that this time. I'm recording this literally the same day that I recorded the, you know, the one where I was doing the escape rooms. I uploaded that earlier in the day, because why the pleb not? So, hopefully people will appreciate that. Oh, that's going to be a decent amount of points right there. You know, capturing all those sweet Julys. It's about to turn plebing August, by the way, which is such a shocker. Sheesh. How much more can you ask for in regards to a month? Maybe like sometimes can the times be slower? I don't know. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this. It causes all of this to be covered, which is beautiful. I'm gonna jump. Basically, you want to try and jump for the normal jellies, but also you gotta try and jump for those bubbles, because those bubbles give so much points. Yeah, just cut crew right there. And honestly, just I'd say if there's a decent amount of jelly, especially a decent amount of bubbles on the screen, just look at all this. That's so much destruction right there, and we still got our skill that we could use, which we're probably going to use right here just to get all these pretty free. I probably could have waited until we had, like, you know, the bubbles actually start piling up, but I want to be sure that I just collect them all. Like, as you can see, using this, like, the sword slash, look at this. It's genius with the amount of bubbles that I'm actually getting because, you know, it gets me so much extra because I'm not missing as any, which is why cream soda is also important. But also be sure to use your skill, like, you know, as many times as you can before, you know, everything, you know, decides to go. As you can see, I'm just gonna use it right there. And I do a one big jump, which, okay, maybe a couple million points down, but just you wait. Try and space these out nice and equally. And, yeah. Okay, collecting the bubbles will be a little bit more challenging now with Cherry Cola, but when her skill activates, we do get a decent buff. Like, and by a buff, I mean we get a really good dash. She can magnetize everything. It's actually not the worst thing, because we can still make use out of it as long as we just keep our, you know, jelly collecting in check. But we don't go too eager with it. We go too eager with it, we lose ourselves along the way, and it's not going to be good. We are still somewhat low on points, but maybe I can get higher, because I feel like I did do a little bit better in regards to, you know, because in the previous run, I don't think I did well with, what the flow is it? Like, landing some of those, blast jelly jumps. But then again, I probably am at a lower score, primarily because, I've been missing some of these bubble jellies, which the bubble jellies give so many points. Heck, it might even be more worth it just to miss ordinary jellies to get those bubbles, because they give so much, especially if you have the top tier buffs on. Peak top tier. Like, look at all that. That's a whole wave of bubbles right there. I don't know what made bubbles so, like, valuable to collect, but by the way, doing that right there was actually kind of professional, just because I caused some of the bubbles that I missed, like, past me, just to be automatically collected. Somewhat genius. Got to get all those bubbles up there, while also got to get the little shining jellies, or whatever you want to call these, camera flashes. I don't know. We should still have enough for just one more skill usage, which should hopefully give us a decent amount. I think it should still be, like, way more than enough to get, like, L+ rank, as far as my knowledge goes. I'm pretty sure I would literally get it, like, right about here. And I would still also have the last skill to activate. Yeah, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 with a nice deep one. Go for it. Yep, oh. Okay, I did not get a new score, but that was still basically, like, what, top 5%? It said top 2.3 again. Okay, well, apparently it's not as high as the other score that I had, I guess, but it's around the same ballpark. So it must be, like, even if it, like, what is L+ rank, like, 1.4 million? If that's the case, then even if I didn't get to that same exact threshold, I gotta check. Which, my gosh, I'm getting so many of these. Hello? Let me just check. Would it be 1.4? Yeah, it's 1.3. Yeah, so it still would have been way over, so it didn't matter. But because of that, I can also get all these gems, which I've been grinding up for. I've been cranking out a ton of trophy race, which means I've been grinding up my gems once again. Order up cafe fruit. What? When the plum was that available? Okay. Like, when was that a thing? What? Is that a different song? No, that, oh no, that is a different song, hold on. It's kinda similar. Oh no, this comes with the actual, you know, story. Okay. Don't know why they just suddenly dropped that in the Gem Exchange Center, though. I swear, like, a day before, I couldn't even see that. Am I right on that? I don't know. Well, whatever the case is, we can finally focus on the secret tasks. I tell you how to get them, but even I completely forgot. You could just focus on the things I said at the beginning, but then again, the event's already basically ending by the time I upload this, so it's hard to tell. But basically, the first one gives 5,000 magic bubbles, which I'm actually curious what some of this lore is going to be focusing on. Maybe more of, like, you know, fruit punch and also ice pop, instead of just, you know, melon soda all over the place. But I'm obviously expecting to see melon soda or latte. Oh, actually, hopefully focuses on Latte in the Magic Academy. During the break before the pair games, or the pairs game, then I'll pair up with Latte cookie this time. What? The melon soda cookie? Perfect timing, huh? Works for me. I was actually worried about being short a partner for the pairs games. Brace yourself, melon soda cookie. We're on the same fixer team off the clock, but right now we're rivals. I'm not gonna go easy on you. You better brace yourself too, mister. You're always saying you were a legend back in the day. Looks like now's your chance to prove it. Ha! Now we're talking. Just you wait. Did you really want to pair up with me that badly, old-timer? Huh? Hey, you! Why are you making that face? Forget it. Just the game's starting, so just keep up. We have to get through these obstacles in the size of a gnome? Could I do it like... Wait, how do I even do this? Hey, watch out, Melon Soda Cookie. At this rate, she's gonna fall in the water. Aren't we the bigger problem right now? How am I supposed to fit through an obstacle that tiny? Stop watching her and stay focused. And we're out. Ah, well. Huh. Oh, I guess we just gotta sit back and watch for the finals of peace. Looks like the final game is a slide race. When it comes to speed, Melon Soda Cookie isn't one to fall behind. Melon Soda Cookie just picked a slide, but that slide looks a bit iffy. She's gonna fall. I can't just stand here. I need to... Just stay put, Ice Pop Cookie. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just watch. This isn't the time to be calm and do nothing. Ha! You made a good friend there, Melon Soda Cookie. You and Ice Pop Cookie both keep finding friends worth keeping, and you'll both turn out just fine. A good partner sticks by you no matter what, but every now and then, you've got to branch out and spend time with others too. That's how you see new things and learn new stuff. Even without us around, Melon Soda Cookie's she's grown quite a bit, hasn't she? Yeah, I guess. Since when do you say things that actually sound wise? Well, that, my friend, is the wisdom of a seasoned adult cookie. What, did that actually impress you? Want me to do it again sometime? So it's just the wiseness of Fruit Punch Cookie just showcasing in front of Ice Pop. Which I feel like in youngest to oldest, it would be Melon Soda, then Ice Pop, and then Fruit Punch. Because I could definitely see Fruit Punch Cookie actually being like an old-timer. Classic guy. Which it also says right here, a wider world. Melon Soda Cookie pairs up with Latte Cookie, leaving Ice Pop Cookie to team up with Fruit Punch Cookie. Mid-game, Ice Pop Cookie spots Melon Soda Cookie in trouble and bolts towards her, only for Fruit Punch Cookie to hold him back. He watches, barely breathing, as her new partner steps in and pulls her through safely. As Ice Pop Cookie exhales with relief, Fruit Punch Cookie offers a quiet word of advice. Sometimes letting a friend find their own footing with others is just as important as being there yourself. It's kind of like a half and half thing too, because it's always good to try and help someone, but at the same time, if you're not involved, you don't have to get, like, you know, forcefully involve yourself, unless if it causes, like, fair judgment too. It's always, like, self-interpretation and whatnot. I don't know, but, hey, at least Fruit Punch isn't as hard-witted as we think. They got a little bit of a brain in there, but now we have 11,000 jellies, which I was able to get that plus 800, so hopefully it wasn't too hard for me to get. I don't remember, I think. Everybody ready to have the time of your lives? You've had your fun in the water. Now let the music take over. Boom! Boom! No way! Am I dreaming right now? I can't believe I'm actually seeing DJ Cookie perform live! Melon Soda Cookie, snap out of it. What are you doing just standing around? Orders are piling up at the corner. But it's a DJ Cookie performance. This calls for some crowd hype. Sweet and smooth. Melon Soda Cookie, Melon Soda Cannon, go, go! How's that? Everyone feeling refreshed? Oh, Melon Soda Cookie. You know how to have some real fun, don't you? Alright, now that the heat's gone, let's keep this going. Everybody let me hear you scream! Hey, Melon Soda Cookie. Soda splatter all the way inside the cafe, you know? Fun is fun, but you're cleaning up that properly later. No, that's no fun. Can you just let me off the hook this one time? Ugh, what a commotion. The sound of the waves, and now a perfect evening sunsets. And yet, Cappuccino Cookie? What are you doing just standing there? You have any idea how many times they called you just because you didn't pick up your order? Oh, my apologies. Well, Long Shot Cookie, you know what this place is, right? This is a resort. There's no need to be so wound up here. I have you know that I'm far from wound up. I'm simply consistent. Why are you moping around about like the beats law like this? Well, that's simply because I can't accept it. I just can't accept it. Why is it already time to go back? Why do vacations already feel so short? Why is the world so cruel? Why? Long Shot Cookie, just why? Something has clearly gone wrong here, and I refuse to accept this. I'm filing an objection against reality itself. It's moments like this where it makes it very hard to believe and accept your reputation as a distinguished prosecutor, because you're, well, right now, you seem more like a distinguished crybaby. Though I can't say I don't understand the feeling. Sunset this beautiful really does make it hard to want to leave. Exactly. It's so beautiful, it's almost infuriating. I wish time would just stop right there. That simply won't do. When we get back, we have a proper showdown to resume. I intend to win every single case and bring my record to perfection. I'm well rested and in peak condition. I'll have you know. Or could it be Cappuccino Cookie that you're not confident that you can beat me in a fair trial? Oh, now that's a wake-up call that I needed. Challenge accepted. I'll see you in court. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect Cappuccino Cookie just to go off the rockers like that. I kind of expected him to be a lot more professional. Like, don't get me wrong. He's definitely one who desperately needed a vacation. But Longer Shot kind of had a point going like, man, you are a well-renowned prosecutor, but you're acting like a well-renowned crybaby. Get that out of the way. By the way, DJ Kiku's just there because of the vibes. I don't know why one had to do with the other, but sure. Post-vacation blues. Oh, so this is after the story. DJ Kiki's dazzling performance lights up Bluefizz Beach as the festival reaches its peak. Off to one side, away from the crowd, Cappuccino Kiki and Lang Shot Kiki they share a quiet moment near the end of their individual vacations. Cappuccino Kiki sighs as he feels like the break went by in a blink of an eye, and the hollowness of it is already setting in. Lang Shot Kiki looks out into the sunset and simply nods. He knows exactly how that feels. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just called lawyer business. I mean, when you have business to uphold where it happens to put other people's lives at risk, and by that, I mean, you have their lives at hand. Like, it could be a lawyer, it could be a doctor, a firefighter, police. Like, there's a lot of people that, no matter what, even if you don't expect it, you may have some people's lives inside of your hand, and you may be helping people without you even realizing yet, which is very kind of you. So, but that's why it's stressful for people like them not to get, like, days off and whatnot. Let me just push this pop filter gently back in. There we go, it looks better. Anyway, 420 obstacles destroyed. Why 420? Blaze it. Birds?
Kiki, over here, over here! I saw this place on Instagram. The slushies here are supposedly legendary.
Please slow down, Wanna Kiki. There's no need to rush. Besides, the line here isn't as long as I expected.
The slushy's delicious, which means there might be someone out there trying to steal the secret recipe. My detective instincts are telling me so.
You don't need to go hunting for cases while on vacation. Besides, the owner of this place doesn't look like someone to be trifled with.
But what if something actually does happen? I mean... Oh, just give it 1 second. I'm just gonna... Whew! Slushy's incredible. It's so refreshing and sweet. Wait, who's that cookie heading toward the counter? They look incredibly flustered. I'm sensing a case. Oops, Almond Cookie, I dropped my straw. I'll go grab a new one. While I'm gone, please look up what we're having for dinner tonight, okay?
Fruitbox Cookie, I came to make a request. I lost the engagement ring I prepared. Please help me find it.
Huh? You lost an engagement ring? What happened? When did it go missing? Where?
Well, I took it out the park to practice proposing, and after that, it just completely vanished. Of course we'll take your case. Come on, Melon Soda Cookie, Ice Pop Cookie. It's time for us fixers to get to work. Let's retrace your steps and check if there are any signs of mischief.
Fixers? Are they like detectives? And a missing engagement ring? That's a case. Hey, I want to help you investigate.
Hey, oh, you're Wanna Cookie, right? Where'd you come from all of a sudden?
That's not what matters right now. As a genius detective, I'm joining this investigation.
Hey, little kid, little customer. I love the enthusiasm for playing detective, but sit tight. Leave the ring to us. Finding missing things and doing some old-fashioned legal work is actually our kind of specialty.
I'm not just a little kid, I'm a real detective. Were there any unusual signs around the park when the ring went missing? Feathers perhaps, or maybe small bundles of twigs? Or could it be I heard jelly beavers build their own dams out around this time of year. Could they have mistaken the ring for a building material? And also the birds are known to collect shiny objects. It might be worth investigating that angle too.
That's actually a pretty solid line of thinking. Not bad at all, huh? Alright, you can join as long as you stay out of danger's way. Fixers and detectives? Oh, we're not so different. Now then, where's your guardian?
Great, but can we take the back door? Let's go, hurry!
Why would I hope the L+ rank is actually just a continuation of that, because they just casually first of all, isn't Almond going to notice not only is their daughter gone, because like, you have to bear in mind, she just went to get a straw. It should not take this long to like find a straw. But I'm sorry, I just had to check something. But on the other hand, is like, you know, isn't Omen also gonna notice that the store is just gonna be completely empty? I mean, yeah, there's gonna be some who's serving the drinks? There's not a single other person working there now. The only other person that's left is Almond. Surprise collab. Walnut Cookie is visiting Cafe Fruit Bomber when a cookie approaches the counter asking for help. The cafe's fixer crew moves to investigate, and Walnut Cookie detective instincts kick in before she can think twice. She immediately volunteers to help with the case on the spot. One sharp deduction later, she's earned the crew's respect, and what started as a chance encounter turns to an impromptu joint investigation. I'm not sure if we called that a collab. I thought we just called that like a collaborative effort, but you do what you do. Now, L+, I basically showed you how to do that. So is this going to continue on? But then again, the last part didn't have a part 1, so it probably isn't. Ooh, City Wizard.
Oh, one of my latte magic circles just activated. Looks like Melon Soda Cookie posted a photo on Bluefish Beach on Instagram. Seeing that ocean view really does feel like being back in Platter City. I'm glad I went through the trouble of linking Instagram notifications to my latte magic. I wonder if I could post my own photos if I just adjusted the milk ratio of the spell. Maybe I'll try adding a little bit more milk next time. Either way, she still looks as bright as ever. Love to see it. I'll click her a like. Oh, Latte Cookie already liked my post. She said she doesn't have a phone, so how's she on social media? Did she do something with that latte magic again? That's wild. Next time I see her, I'm definitely asking if I could film how a latte magic circle picks up Instagram notifications. I know there are cookies out there who will love that video. Okay, let's go. You got this, Melon Soda Cookie. It's time to get even more famous and keep all my faraway friends updated on what I'm up to. Everyone, just you wait.
That seemed like a for sure fire send off to like Melon Soda Cookie's like story, at least in OvenBreak standards. There's probably going to be a lot more exposed in, Oven Smash, but who knows? By the way, how the pleb do you link magic to? If I just add a little bit more milk, I can like this post. How does she delete posts? I'm curious. Magic social media. Latte Cookie spots Melon Soda Cookie's photo on Bluefish Beach through her latte magic circle and taps a heart on it without a second thought. Back on the beach, Melon Soda Cookie stares at her phone in disbelief. Latte Cookie, who doesn't even have a phone, has already liked the post. She makes a mental note. Next time, she's absolutely asking if she could film one of Latte Cookie's magic circles. I feel like she made more than just that of a mental, a mental circle. I think it was more so like, hey, I gotta ask her how that magic circle works, but I gotta make sure that people, stand up for my name. I'm gonna be sure that I become like one of the most popular influencers inside of the Cookie Run world. Great time all around. But with that being said, now we can go ahead and end this video casually because we went through all the story and, well, I luckily was able to do everything I need to do, at least for the most part, before anything happened. Before any story end. I'll try and make a lot more OvenBreak videos, especially within the next update, considering the next update is a special season. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my Cookie Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you can see all my social media links on my plubbing card website, where all plebs. You can buy some merchandise at the pleb market. And also, last but not least, if you want to become a pleb yourself, you can become a YouTube member for $1 a month. But above all else, I will see you, entities and guardians, in the next video. Hail the Hypenese!